nothing going on. Go back.
All right, guys, we're getting started up here on Smashville for you guys.
As expected.
As expected, North Carolina, home of the Smashville. We see Duck Hunt and Mario actually at decent percents already. This is kind of surprising.
Yep. But, you know, Jigglypuff, I feel, is such a crutch to a team.
Well, it isn't.
Being so light.
Yeah, but in doubles, though, you know, you can obviously easily reset a missed rest or something like that.
For sure.
So it's not deadly. I would have appreciated Sleepy Cap jigs instead of Nurse jigs, but that's just me.
Right. Well, I mean, they are red team. So
they are red team.
They might be going for all red.
All red everything.
But everyone's about even percent right now, so they brought it back real quick.
Yeah. I think they just needed a second to feel out what was going on.
For sure.
They weren't expecting to see Jigglypuff and Falco.
Jigglypuff, a lot of people think is really bad, but I know a lot of more people would think that she's pretty underrated. I mean, I feel like all of her air moves are definitely very solid.
That's absolutely true. You can't argue with that. Can you hand me that other controller that's over there? The black one. I got to keep track of the two of these.
There you go.
Thank you, sir.
Alrighty, so no one did yet. Everyone had a kill percent though.
Yeah, absolutely. And not to sleep on Lobster and McDareth. They made it out of the first round pretty easily.
Okay.
It's unfortunate they got seeded against the number one seed, but it happens.
Right.
We'll see.
To happen to someone.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ooh, okay.
Nice forward smash by Kresent there. That
Kevin really good with the spacing on forward smash. That's where maining him in melee actually comes to play.
Yeah. He's used to the distance that you can get from that.
Ooh, that nice Falco back throw. I'm surprised it didn't kill at this percent, honestly, and the fact that the laser hit him.
Good job, Danny, taking out the Falco as well.
Suicide bombing, man. Okay.
So they obviously made this stock back pretty quickly.
For sure.
They made the percents back. Both of them are still super close to kill percents.
They can kill Jigglypuff right now.
Easily.
Mario could kill Jigglypuff with the dang up smash.
Up smash or forward smash pretty easily.
Yeah.
Good throw combos. They're trying to set up. You can see McDareth and Lobster trying to set up throw combos, but Danny and Kresent are just ready for them. They're just in there blocking them out. Sure. They're doing a really good job.
They have so much coverage for that kind of stuff too, because Danny has so many projectiles.
Yep.
Mark always toss out a fireball.
Pretty easily.
Hopefully they can clutch out this kill on Kresent. He seems like he's tanking this stock.
And Kresent does a really good job of that. That's what they'll do. They'll have Kresent stand out in the middle. Danny will sit behind him and use projectiles and toss them over him. And then he'll just sit there and stock camp. You'll see him at easily 200, 250%.
Oh my god, that rare Duck Hunt spike.
It happens. It happens.
Jigglypuff.
Especially on Jigglypuff, no less. It's super, super floaty Jigglypuff.
Yeah. I've not seen many of those spikes.
Nice up smash.
People. Mario's still tanking.
There it is. That's the first stock. Okay.
I wasn't sure that was going to kill him.
It does happen.
Falco at high percent now.
Absolutely. He's got to be careful. He's gonna his best effort to try and keep this stock as long as possible. Jigglypuff's already at high percents. Honestly, probably at kills percents for her last stock, which is why it's going to be really make sure that they've got to keep her alive. Now, just a quick check: is there audio going on the stream setup? Can you guys hear us and hear the game as well? Nice kill there. Got Falco down to his last stock. After
Jigglypuff high percent.
After a curious start to this match, it really seems like really Kresent and Danny Ping were able to turn this around pretty quickly.
Yeah, I think they just had to learn some stuff because it is weird characters to go up against.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, if you guys could just let us know how the stream looks right now, how we're doing for you guys. I hope everything looks great because it looks great here today. We've got a full house. Oh, that was dangerous.
A lot of people here. A lot of people.
See, it always worries me when this is game, folks.
Yeah.
It's 2v1. It's oh wow, nice staying alive there. Now we saw McDareth make the mistake of illusioning onto the stage.
Yeah.
He didn't get punished for it, but it's a good way to get yourself killed.
That was a nice flood almost set up.
Yep.
But Falco's side B definitely for some reason way worse than Fox's.
Who still isn't that great.
Right, but I feel like with Fox's side B, you at least needs the read.
Yeah.
Not that you still want to do it on stage, but okay.
Way to tech that.
Yeah.
So
nice we tech those.
We tech those. This is NC. We are the home of the techs. That was a good job for Danny Penguin and Kresent there, clutching out that first stock for you guys. They're gonna go back, maybe reconsider their life choices and their decisions at this point.
Oh, for sure. Maybe we'll see a switch. Do you know if they play anyone else?
I don't know. I've seen Lobster play Jigglypuff a lot in singles, but I think the fact that he feels comfortable with him in doubles means we're going to stay there as well.
Maybe we'll see some rest next game.
Hopefully. I'm always a fan of rest. We're going to Battlefield now. They did not take long deliberation for them. We're off to the BF.
Battlefield is a great stage.
And it's very...
Now there's 3 of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so...
I'm going to wait until this set's done, because it should be almost done. I'll be right there.
And so it's interesting to see here. I would not take Dandy to Battlefield if you paid me, only because he'll sit there and camp if he gets the opportunity.
Very true, but that's pretty hard to do, at least in the beginning of doubles.
Yeah.
It makes sense. Battlefield maybe hopefully hold on to some survivability for Jigglypuff.
That's
maybe
true. That's
lasting
true.
a bit longer.
We apologize for that if that came over on stream. We had a malfunction with the air horn.
Veen apparently has a hard time trying to use a megaphone.
Yeah.
Interesting facts.
Now, we see everybody at decent percents right now. Nobody's at too higher. Falco just took a big raw forward smash.
Yeah.
Mario's getting a chance to
Kresent
charge the
taking
flood
the time
there.
to charge the flood, yeah.
Which is always very good. You know, Jigglypuff only has 5 jumps. There's, you know, if you push her back on her 4th or 5th jump, she's dead.
Alright, Falco, grabbing ledge with that side B. Still gotta be.
Oh.
Mario can try to do some cape stuff. That's just what I was thinking that Kresent might want to try to do.
The salty disrespect with the cape.
Ooh, interesting.
That's unfortunate.
Unfortunately,
Double stage
dying,
spike.
But I don't think it'll be long.
And then we're at completely even percents. I would not
we
expect this to happen.
Yeah, right? We literally are tied.
And now red team has a lead.
But this is where Danny will take the time, stock tank, and camp at the same time.
Yeah, and do as much as possible. And that's the big problem with Jigglypuff. You know, we mentioned that she is better in doubles, but she dies at half the percent most characters die at.
Currently living at 125 though, but commentators curse. Hit by a juicy back air.
Yeah, I thought we were going to see Dandy get a nice little gimp on Falco, but it did not quite work out for him on the left-hand side of the screen.
I was kind of hoping we'd see a switch, some more characters. Like maybe Kresent could have got Mega Man just because it would have been fun to see.
Yeah. We'll see it eventually. They're gonna run deep into this tournament.
Their Mega Man Luigi team is really good.
Yeah, one of the state's best teams.
Approaches with each other.
They're able to beat one of the state's better Rosa players and one of the best Falcons in the nation at TFC in Fatality and Rosalina. And then they're able to beat Stingers and Mechos as well as
that's a good team too.
Kai and Stock, who's another great North Carolina team. Yes. So they did a really good job, and they've shown that they're very good with doubles.
Yeah, absolutely. Kevin and Danny have actually known each other for a long time.
Live just around the corner from each other, play together a lot.
Played other fighting games together, so they just know how they like to play as well.
Blaze Blue and VC3.
Yeah, definitely.
They play a lot together.
Kresent got 9th place at
TFC
in Marvel, which is pretty high.
Especially considering some of the world players that showed up.
Yeah, this match looks very over soon because Danny is still holding on to his stock. Mario just dying again, but it doesn't really matter since Jigglypuff and Falco are both down to their last leg.
This is incredible. You don't see Ducklands living like too long in doubles just because they're pretty easy to punish if they miss a setup.
Right.
But that's just Dandy's level of skill, obviously.
Just the trade-off of trying to live longer with your characters, your opponents are going to live longer too. So I think Deca could kill with some rage with the throw or something, which you never see.
Yeah. I don't know about that. I've seen Duck like I've been thrown by a Duck Hunt at like 210%, and it still won't kill me. Danny finally losing that first
Jigglypuff finally landing a juicy fair, getting that kill. But Jigglypuff and Falco both now at kill percent.
It's a bad setup to be in. You see Dandy charging his forward smash there. Duckland's forward smash is really interesting in the fact that the longer you charge it, the farther it'll stretch.
Yeah, nice back air there from killing the...
Now it's just going to who can get the throw first. Because as soon as one of these... I stand corrected. No need for a throw, baby. Danny Penguin and Kresent are now going on to the 3rd round. We're going to continue with our